Hello, oh, we're on. We're live. Wasn't sure if it would do it, it just blacked out last time. So here we go, part 2. Get the chat up there for YouTube. No chat for Periscope because I can't read it while I'm doing this. And I don't have much time this time either. But it's that old thing of drawing when you can. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm drawing when I can. Just had one job. 2-hour lawn. You know, it's funny, I spent all this time when I started out mowing lawns, and people would say, "Oh, haven't you got a blower to blow all the grass away, you know, after the mowing?" I go, "No, I've only got a broom." I go, oh, okay. And it seemed like a bit of a deficiency, but I didn't have a blower for my lawn mowing. And today I finished the job and goes, "Oh, so when do you get a blower?" "Oh, well, we kind of like the fact that you swept it up afterwards because because you didn't get all these little bits of grass everywhere." I tell you what, there's you just can't please everybody, can you? No pleasing everybody. You know, I thought it was... Hey, Jelly Duck! Are you still alive? What happened? Well, I went and mowed a lawn for a couple hours. I had to go do a job. Good to see you back here, man. I had to race off and do a job. And I'm back here again for about another 20 minutes before I got to race off again. But you know, I figure I'll get done what I can, when I can, where I can. It's a whole part of this fork in the road thing, trying to make your creative work work when you have no time for your creative work. You just got to do it when you can. So that's what I'm doing it when I can. Let's wait and see, because there's always lag on the playback. When they say live, it isn't exactly live. It's always a little bit behind. But you know. So you still up making music, Jelly Duck? Oh yes. Was that oh yes to me going and lawn mowing? Gotta pay the bills, sadly. Now, did I have shoelaces on this fellow before? Always nice to have a reference. So I've always got my Instagram open at the same time, and I just flip over and take a look in case I go, "Oh, how many arms did I give that character?" Or, you know, a bit behind the times. I'm not up with the latest fads. What's BRB? I'm kind of not minding, you know, like the aerial. So I've got the mobile phone in my sun visor here to get that aerial shot. And I'm not kind of minding that you can see me in it a bit. You can actually see through my glasses there. You can see see what I see through my glasses. Now, how's he gonna hold this thing for the triangle? What's the dinger on the triangle called? Get the rest of the page up here. I'm not up with the latest and greatest yeah, so I've just got to work on this arm here. It's making a weird noise. I was half wondering if I'd accidentally turned my windscreen wipers on occasional intermittent. And then I just pop my head up every now and go, what's that? It's the windscreen wipers. Because it's quite a process to black out my windscreen. If I don't black out my windscreen with a sun visory kind of arrangement, it's too bright in here and the page blows out really badly. I mean, as it is, it's still quite blown out. But you know, I was working Ministry of Health. Wow. That sounds like a good proper job there, Jelly Duck. I need one of those good proper jobs. This is my day job. Oh, there's a fly trying to get up my nose and lay some eggs. Speaking of Ministry of Health. There we go. It is my day, by the way. Okay, yeah. Cool. Yeah, for me it is nearing 4:30. I gotta go at 4:30. Got about 10 minutes. Get home, have dinner pretty early with the kids because they get to bed early. They get to bed somewhere between 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Sometimes they go to sleep, sometimes they don't go to sleep. And when they do go to sleep, here we go. It's starting to look a bit. Oh, Bobadilla's back. Hey, how you going? Yeah, as I said, the Jelly Duck had to go mow a lawn, but I'm back for about another 10 minutes, and then I gotta nick off home to dinner. And very creative, Andy. Thank you so much, Jelly Duck. Yeah, I haven't seen anybody else make a paper monster before, but they might. I'm not saying they're not out there. I do have latest video if you want to check that out. Yeah, cool, I will. So what is your latest video? Doing more garage bandy type stuff? I saw you've been doing some drawing as well. Now, I need some lines on the pager, because I did have Pagey as a lined page before. Better make sure I get any erasing done before I go drawing lines all over it. Thank goodness I didn't make a graph paper. Her or him, I'm not sure. There we go, I'm quite happy with that. Simple yet effective is always the best. Some Lutz color grading tutorials on iOS. Color grading tutorials on iOS, very nice. Any in black and white perchance? Because you know me in black and white. I really like the color grade. If you go into Instagram, if you swipe left twice, you'll get Tokyo, which is a really beautiful black and white, just really lovely contrast, really lovely image quality on that filter. So how do the LUTs work on iOS? Is there a Premiere Rush or something? Can you use them in Premiere Rush? Because are LUTs strictly a Premiere filtering system? Or is a LUT lookup table? That's what a LUT is, isn't it? It doesn't sound very nice. Sounds like you're being rude. But it's a lookup table, which is basically a cheat sheet for color grading, which is awesome. Gotta love systematizing your stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this one. I was unsure whether I'd be able to crank this out and finish this one off in 15-20 minutes. It's amazing what you can do if you just get started. Just bloody do it, and you can get it done. Speaking of motivation, it's called Video LUTs app. If you look it up in the App Store, it costs $6. Oh, you know me, Jelly Duck, I don't spend any money. But yeah, no, it sounds good. I tell you what, as soon as I get to having money again, I'm in. We're just in the process of selling it, well, getting our house ready to sell. So that gives you some indication of our financial position. I'm not even spending $6 on LUTs at the moment, sadly. So yes, made some financial decisions which we thought were going to be good financial decisions. Turned out very not good financial decisions. therefore selling house. And you know, doing something. Really want to buy a bus and hit the road. The whole family. Everyone's on board, everyone loves the idea. This whole idea that you when you grow up you got to get in debt and you got to be paying off a massive mortgage on a house, as you know, pretty much traps you in. Girls are young, hitting the road, seeing the countryside. But you know, I'm saying this now, a house might not sell for another 5 years, so who knows. Even in a country area, houses don't sell very fast. Probably be teenagers by the time any of it happens. But you know, you do what you can, you get your stuff out there, make the opportunity available. And if the world decides it's time, it's time. I don't know, getting very philosophical. And I've got about 1 minute to go. Get a little bit of shadow under this arm. And then I'll go and take a nice pleasant little photo of papery monster out under a tree somewhere. Get it ready for its photo shoot. Hello, looking good there, my friend. Thank you so much, Bob Dylan. Now it's funny, I went looking back through, thinking if I did a live podcast on YouTube, where I could take the transcript from YouTube and use that for the podcast and also for a blog. And I found some very interesting translations. Bobadilla Adventures. Every time I said Bobadilla, it said Bob Dylan on the screen when I was correcting the subtitles. I didn't bother because there was so much corrections. There's so much correcting to do, I just didn't bother. And I had a... what did I have? I had... who was playing the saxophone? Oh, that's right, the Scissors were playing the saxophone. And every time I said sax, of course it said sex. I'm saying sax, S-A-X. S-A-X. I don't want to get my channel blocked here, so I had to go through and change all of my saxophone. I need to, every time I say it, I need to say saxophone and not the shortened version, because I think I've got all this adult content going on. Well, I am an adult. I am making content, but still. Here we go. Saxophone, correct. No saying the shortened version, so kind. But it's nice to have that extra input. Well, I suppose they're like those two, bits of Swiss cheese. Hopefully it looks more like a piece of paper in the future. This is the drawing where it's going to be, the idea where it's going to be plugged on. We've got the Motivate song page So we've already got Crumpet, we've got Scissors with a saxophone, Paper with a triangle, and there we go, and we've got Safi with the cat, Elijah with the ukulele. So, it's coming together. It's coming together. I'll check you later, people.